Right, so I haven't played Max Payne before. We just did a dry run. It was unsuccessful. There was no music or sound, which was really weird, but I think we just fixed it. Yeah, right, Polopruski. You haven't even gotten the base game to work so far, right? I did learn how to shoot dodge, that's true. I learned about bullet time, which is pretty cool.
Disturbance at Aesir Plaza.
10-4 dispatch.
Oops.
Verify address.
It's Aesir Plaza. Repeat, Aesir Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Aesir Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
This makes a lot more sense now that there's sound.
1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger.
Nice,
Aesir
it
Plaza,
affects.
repeat, Aesir Plaza, all units.
Is the audio balance okay now? It's a little
They were
loud in
all
my ear,
dead.
but it might be okay for
The
y'all.
final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point.
Hey, film
I
noir
released my
narration.
finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Got that smirk.
To make any kind of sense of it,
Space
I need
chicks.
to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
Oh, cool. I didn't know there were like little comic book segments.
I was still in the force back then. NYPD,
This is cool.
Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My
Baby.
last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. A beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking.
So he's like the Punisher. It's cool.
The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding.
I like the writing and delivery. These cutscenes are really cool. Graphic novel. Hold on
Michelle,
a sec. I'm gonna fix
honey?
the audio balance here. While it's quieter. Go down to... Oops, not that much.
you home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house. Front row center. What the hell?
Yeah, let me know if audio balance is an issue at any point. I'd like the game to be clearly audible without being whisper quiet, and I should be audible over the game. I didn't get a chance to do any pre-stream testing because of the aforementioned issue. It's just fixed.
Michelle!
Oh man, this is dark. So I could answer the phones at any time?
Michelle!
Can't open the door further. Is it blocked? Okay.
It's coming. Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Oh, it feels good. That's really cool. Oh no! Not the baby! Holy shit, man. That sucks. Nice. I like the kill cam too. Wonder if this is the first game to do that. It's very Fallout, right? First games with ragdoll physics. So it did bullet time, ragdoll physics, and kill cams. The DLC stuff, Cass? A game that actually kills children! Hooray! Now you know it's up my alley. Good job, Max Payne. I guess when I say kill cam, I mean like when you shoot an enemy in PvE, it slows down and shows them go down.
Killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA.
I'm okay with it, Chaos.
It took us 3 long years.
See how robust the content is.
Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family,
Punchinello.
was trafficking.
Is there a dude named Punchinello in Mario RPG?
Infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Yeah, Valkyr, Aesir. Like my Norse mythology. I think, Chaos, if the hard mode is Master Quest and the new dungeon is expansive, then I'm totally down with it.
I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover.
Isn't Max Payne 3, does he have like a beard and he's bald or something like that?
As if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no
Like
tomorrow.
that colder than the devil's
It
heart,
didn't get any better when I got to the subway.
raining ice pitchforks.
The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this.
Cool.
My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station. And Alex.
Look at those textures on that face. Oh, do people not care as much for Max Payne 3? Gotcha.
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Now, let me turn down the music a hair there. It sounded like it was louder than the voiceover. It doesn't specify between voiceover. Bit closer to heaven. Nice.
The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting at a closed station. Something was off.
I didn't realize that he gave narration about stuff that you bump into. That's pretty cool. I really like the idea of a noir action game, right? There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. That seems good. Well, shit.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Okay.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much. Hey, yeah.
Cool. Ah, I see. They're not all noir, but they do the narration. I really like that in Bastion's another game that does that, right? It's not the main character narrating themselves, but just like, kid just rages for a while. I thought that was cool.
He's dead, all right. Hey, yeah.
God, that's satisfying. And it's like, we don't need to have an explanation for why he can do that. It's just cool, right? It doesn't need to be like, oh, he's got time manipulation powers. No, he's just good. I think what that's simulating is that Max Payne is a better shot than you are, the player, right? Nice. So that's what I mean by kill cam. Not so Wolfenstein has the the view of what the person just did to take you out. But I'm trying to think of other single-player games that predate this one, where sometimes you get a headshot and the game slows down and shows you. Like Fallout does that, right? Yeah, the gameplay is really tight compared to a lot of other games from this era, I feel like. Looks good, too. It's aged well.
Yo!
John Woo. Shotgun. Always a treat.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Mocking cackle. Oh, this game's cool.
It's nothing. Relax. What the hell?
Hello. More shotgun ammo. Was not the first one to do that. Cool. I bet this game is fun on the harder difficulties too, right? Since you have so much control.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Cool. Hey, loot. Deagle ammo. Alright, I guess there's more things that I can open than I thought. Loot. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Hey, where are you going? The control room's up the stairs.
Man, that is satisfying. Bet the game is... It looks like it's short enough that you could play through it on multiple difficulties since it makes you play through them in order. Go up the stairs in a second,
Pills
buddy.
would hold the pain back for a while.
Painkillers are this game's equivalent of armor. That's really flavorful. I assume that's what they mean by that. I like shooting through the grates too. I feel like that's unusual. Painkillers are med packs.
I would have
That's
to
cool
find another
too.
way to get to the tunnel.
Very cool. Oh, dual Berettas. So unnecessary. Hey dude, we're gonna go upstairs.
We need to go and call help.
Yeah, I'm on it. Is there a guy here? Oh. Three's not a noir story? I feel like that's pretty critical to what Max Payne is, right? That would be like turning Mass Effect into a arena shooter.
Home free. This way. Look out!
Oh, bummer. Well, thanks for taking that shot for me. I appreciate that. Where'd you go, asshole? Can't open those lockers. Can you not? The back roll is pretty awesome. How does your bullet time come back? Okay. I also need to figure out how to use med packs. Let me see if it's marked in controls or something. Controls, combat, shoot, reload, sniper rifle, no. Strafe, use painkiller, tab or backspace, okay. It regions when you shoot people? That's cool. No, I haven't saved recently. Should I be saving constantly? Does this game do any sort of autosave? Always heal down to your shoulders. Okay. So you can't get further lower than that unless you just don't take any damage throughout the whole stage, apparently. Right. Womp womp. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, quick save all the time. I'm keeping the shotgun running for now. Seems like a good idea. Right, for sure. Makes sense. The way I can do it really easily. Doesn't even slow the game down at all.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
This game is really cool. I dig it. Be Half-Life now. There's a Max Payne movie. Was it any good? Boo, Sornus. Boo earns.
So much for being subtle.
I don't know that Max really does subtle. Oh, cool. That can't be what they want me to do, right? Okay, I didn't think so. Impressed that you even let me open that door. Oh, Marky Mark. Cool. Hey, yeah, we saw these guys before. Can't open it from that side. Already took out 2 of them. Oops.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Wanna buy a flashlight. We played a Serious Sam 3 on stream. It was Dieter's subblock game to do it co-op. And he was messing around. You gotta press the flashlight button for this part. I'm just kidding, there's no flashlight buttons in that kind of game. Cool. Man, that feels really good. I think that this would have been the kind of mechanic that would require some iteration, but it feels awesome in this one. Dude down here. Thought so. Nice. Looks so cool. They put supernatural stuff in the Max Payne movie? Ooh. Ew. I feel like this universe doesn't require it, right? Andrew and I were talking about that. I was like, we like science fiction, we like fantasy, we just like to know that's what we're getting when we go into see a movie, right? Oh, I thought I could sneak up on them there. There weren't too many third-person action games at the time, were there, either? First-person was really popular, I feel like. It's since become a lot more popular. I get the sense that this game is more important than it is good, but it is also really, really good, in that it's influenced the way these games are made. Not really the sneaky type. Yeah, Tomb Raider. Project Diva? I haven't heard of them. Maybe what kind of games are they? I wonder where they let me walk down here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll get the hell out of here. Even trying to hear that. Jump. That didn't sound good. Rats.
What the hell was that?
Or rats, Dad. Rats? Big ones. Father was never giddy even when he was a schoolboy.
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking
Uh-huh.
The detonator. I thought you'd bring it. You were supposed to bring it. Yeah, right.
Sawed-off shotgun. What's the difference again? I've asked this question in other games that have had them. What's the difference between a sawed-off shotgun?
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Yo!
One has worse range but is more damaging. He uses one hand with it, which is pretty cool. I do like rhythm games, so big fan. Finally got a 2S or higher on every ultimate score in Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm flight to and from Japan. Gold bars? They're robbing a bank. Ooh, shit. Okay, that can happen pretty easily if we're not careful. He does not have that little smirk on his face anymore after he dies and gets shot in the junk. Okay, so that sent me pretty far back, but not a big deal. We'll just save more frequently. Not particularly, it's an older game.
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator. I thought you'd bring it. You were supposed to bring it. Yeah, right.
Okay.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Yes. Much better at it now. Well, I stopped using, I might stream it again sometime, we'll see. I stopped using the stylus, Spiky. I had to leave it behind. It's too hard to do the swipe moves, slide moves, I should say. I'm gonna die again here, but that's okay. Oh, that's cool. So he automatically regions down to his shoulders, but he's like weak. Cool. But I can still use painkillers to get him below that.
What the hell?
Man, that feels good. Yeah, the way my brain works, I need to have like different hands doing the slide motions versus the tap and hold motions, Spiky, or I can't keep up with it. So I have trouble using the stylus, but I did. Well, as soon as I went to button, I went from consistently failing ultimate scores to getting S and SS on most of them. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Alt A. Let's see.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Good line. Save again. Oh, they did a new Thor and Daryl video? That's awesome. I love the first one. It's really well done.
The bank robbers' score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Aesir Corporation bonds. The Aesir success story had recently been on every
No
channel
accuracy
and on
with
the
the
cover of
sawed-off
every magazine.
Keep this one then for now. There's another exclamation point in here, which is just things he can interact with, presumably. Oh, sweet. More painkillers. Thank God. There we go.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Yeah, Spiky, I hope we get the arcade one that I played in Japan. Andrew and I still have to upload the video we took of that. It was super hard, but it was really cool. how hard it was. Because you have two little like track balls and then two buttons. So there's like two tracks running, and sometimes you have to like do two things at the same time with the left and right hands. But the tracks felt a lot more satisfying to play. They matched up much more closely with the actual songs. So like I did Man with the Machine Gun, the sub-hype song, and we just kind of like tapping away at the song without really looking at the track because it was exactly what I expected it to be. Hello. Oh, that's cool. The cover there. Nice. Threw a grenade at me. I've been trying to hear that. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'll talk with Andrew. I'll have to splice our videos together. Oh, big stretch Ben. He's so furry.
Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe bank vault through the old station. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Get me through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
Snake? Snake?
There
Snake.
was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
I like that the writing in this game is a little more, like, aggressive than the actual scenario design. If that makes sense. Like, they can't really do what they wanted to do with a shot on the dead guy and the empty accusing stare in his eyes, you know? We'll have him say the line anyway, because it still sounds cool. You can. It's kind of the era of games where you still sort of had to use your imagination about stuff sometimes, you know? I think that actually improved a lot of these titles. Fill in some of the blanks. Hey, soda. Look at that. Bunch of interactables. Can't open any of these guys.
Let's get the hell out of here. We'll be fine.
Can't shoot through. Cannot shoot through that. That makes sense. Nice. I see. That makes sense. I like all the things you can just kind of casually interact with and don't actually do anything. That's cool. Old Eagle ammo. Oh man, you're really giving me painkillers. I wonder if those persist in between levels, if I should try to save some of them, you know? Let's see. Can't go out towards Roscoe Street. Let's go this way. Really? Is this a shoot things type situation? Not appear to be a shoot the things type situation. That does not appear to open either. Oh, exit gate control. There we go. Got it. Checking for skeet, not men. The auction for the new longer than 30-hour game slot is going to run until tomorrow at noon Pacific.
Alex had kept me relatively
So about
sane
10
for the
hours from
past
now.
3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Who the actor they got for the... I assume that that's based on a real person. The graphic novel
Lupino ran
images
his
of
racket
his
of
face.
sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out.
Max Payne would be too short. The auctions for long
All
games,
he'd got
longer than
was
30
my
hours.
attention.
Short game auctions will start
I went
after,
to
I
the
think,
hotel
2 more
first.
games win.
It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100
Yeah,
times before.
balancing
The place
the
was run by a couple of murderous
spreadsheet.
mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me.
That's
Tell
me.
yourselves you get some wino downstairs to come up with it.
Got that joke out of the
Answer
way.
that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad player. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions.
The
Lupino
guy's
ain't
voice
here,
actor.
but he says
Perfect.
bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha, pain to the max.
Yeah, it's rough when games end up right on the margin. I'm sorry. I don't really have a way to deal with it, though. Nice. I think I can take a lot of shots to the head without dying. That's why I originally decided to use the shotgun.
A letter on the desk caught
Voice
my
acting in
eye.
this game's really good.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand
Dwarf
man,
Fortress.
Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the in mind.
Interesting.
313.
I didn't realize we're gonna have
Finito's had
real-world
screamed
movie
Muerte from the
references.
Margin.
Everything all right? Bosses? Joey? Vigilio? You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
All right.
There he is.
Nice. That's done. It's ski-free on there, right? Dude, when I first saw that XKCD comic about how you can press a button to go faster in ski-free and it's not just this
Getting out was
exercise
not gonna be
inevitability.
easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
I was under the impression that you would always get caught by the Yeti. That might still be true, but you can at least delay it longer than I thought. Hey, it's a love hotel. Delightful. It's cute. Vibrating bed.
In his press conference today, the mayor
Beds in the
stated that
bathroom, thank
Valkyr
you.
represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder
Dwarf
of
Fortress
DEA
sounds like it would
Special
be fun.
Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
I really like whenever you answer the phone or listen to the radio, it does that. It's cool. I remember that I forgot to announce it in Discord. I might change the rules a little bit so that if it lands the beginning or end of stream, it goes an hour earlier or later. So it doesn't always jump ahead 4 hours, it just goes on a schedule of like 11 a.m., 6 p.m., and then we can do 8 p.m., midnight, 4 a.m., 8 a.m., 11 a.m. I'll update in the group whatever decision I come up with. Opening the safe. Alright. All this money is like, I just want painkillers. I am a Vicodin addict. There's one thing I want and one thing only. That's a nice touch. Dartboard. Oh, that's cool. That was it. Thank you, Sixgun. Painkiller's full. Fantastic. Do in fact carry over. Remember that that's back there. I end up in that situation a lot, Chaos. Dr. Mac's house. Right. Is there another way downstairs? What is the source of my confusion? Wait. No? Oh, my... That makes sense. Alright. I like games that do that sort of thing. Kind of have to break the expected level design. I like that if you initiate a shoot dodge like that, at the end of the bullet time you get a little bit more payoff out of it. It's quite nice. Bunch of boxes, nothing important. I can open these drawers? That's cool. More Beretta ammo. Fuck yeah. Give me some chips.
Hold it.
Oh, jeez, what are you going for, Cappy? Oh man, I will give Kiwi tons of credit. This game is awesome. I'm disappointed that I never played it before, actually. Way up my alley. Lords and ladies.
Aesir Corporation.
Stardew Valley, nice. It is beatable, right? Hey, I thought you were just a nice fellow watching Lords and Ladies. Didn't realize you were the shooty type fellow.
My lord, you should not speak
There we
so.
go.
But my lady, I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
This is awesome.
Why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am... My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
That was awesome. Oops. No! Oh my god, game, what are you doing? I tabbed out to turn on the cat cam and now it's spamming shoot. Okay, well, I just wasted a bunch of ammo. I think I fixed it. Just wanted to see the cute kitties.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
He really wants me to murder this guy? Let's not do that.
There he is. Get him.
That'd be cool. It is a game I'd like to play off stream, but I want to wait until we beat it on stream. 'Cause I think like the me finding stuff out for the first time live is a lot of fun. Asking questions about the mechanics, that sort of thing. Stardew Valley would be a nice change from everything else on the long games under the spreadsheet too, right? Got enough JRPGs over there. Tone that down a bit. One of the things I'm going to be putting in the next survey is changing the category long games as being longer than 20 hours. So basically taking more than a month to beat rather than 30. But don't hold me to that. It'll be based on survey responses if we deploy that. There we go. There's a lot of longer non-JRPG games that they're like between 20 and 30. Is this the TV? Oh, okay.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous.
That's not good.
And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded
Look at his face there. It's like, this is bad for me. Video games. There we go. Good on painkillers. Yep. This is a good story, right? This is like The Departed. It's a cool use of that you know there's something back there, right? Maybe junkies just always they have a chance to go violent on you. Mods are okay. I guess the more official or like critically acclaimed a mod is, the better. No, I think there should. If we have too many lists, 6-gun, then we increase the number of. There's a couple problems. We increase the number of margins that we have to vote at. Each margin creates stress for folks if there's a game that's right at it. And then I can only commit to 2 full days for games from the voting spreadsheet, so I can only really have 2 categories. Just finding the right split is where I need to go.
I found Muerte's room.
Whoa!
Muerte had received a letter.
Messed up trick
Our
there.
investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself.
Yeah, that'd probably
The
be
first
fine,
hint that the
Spiky.
Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
Well, it doesn't have spoilers
You
for the
got
main
into
game.
after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
I feel like the actor they got for the graphic novel mock-ups looks like 20 years younger than I assume Max Payne is meant to be. He looks like he's in his maybe mid-20s, but I think of him as being like late 30s. Cool. Yeah, that sounds great. Very nice, very nice. Meant to be about 35, yeah. Oh, that's the director, Sam Lake. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, is it the texture on his face? Whoa! Okay, that happened. This game's pretty lethal. I guess it's the trade-off for having such a powerful bullet time ability, right? Let's save. Time to fight those guys again. Shit. Oh god, the junkie just has a gun? Alright, well I know that now. What was quick load? Was it F9? Ah, okay, they give you a confirmation button. I appreciate that. Is that not going to make the guy come out of his stall?
Yo!
Nice. Very satisfying. Cool. Save again. This is the room with the trap, right? As far as I know, no other way to get out of here? Question mark. Oh. Right on. Take it. Oh. Pretty good conveyance. Probably should have used a shooting gun for that. Got it. Speaking of shitty guns. Oh, this is already open. Okay, very good.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Molotov cocktails, Desert Eagle ammo. Oh, cool. Just a room full of loot. Or if it's meant to be a secret. Yes, I'm guessing that's death. I don't want to mess around with that. Should really look for these. I guess these tend to be in bathrooms. It's cool. There'll be more auctions to come in the future. Can't open that. I don't know if this actually does anything. It was suspicious that it was even... That did do something. Okay. I should have known that there was a dead end there. It must do something, right? Very good. People bid what people bid. Number of long game slots is going to get reduced once the sheet is balanced, because you only get auctions come up when a game actually wins, and that takes 2 to 4 months for long games, depending.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent to the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
I like the side story stuff in here. It's cool. Yeah, I think you'll get a lot of people voting for Neo when that gets on the spreadsheet. I remember Dark Souls 1 probably had the biggest coalition of people voting for it. It was like 8 or 9 folks. They were correct to do so. Go out this door? No. Different path? Oh. Ah, clever. Clever, clever. Cappy has the bid. You are the one who should go and get him. That's right, yes you. It's a fire exit. Where are y'all at? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Shooty, shooty. Shotgun to the junk. I'm actually not sure where they just came from. Fire exit do not block. Well, they failed on that note. Service elevator. Okay. There we go.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Don't think you really play Stardew Valley for the story. Shouldn't try refreshing Buckin. It's Patreon subblocks, so we're playing multiple games today. Taking painkillers while I'm in bullet time. Very nice. Okay, I thought I was going to get a cutscene of getting drunk.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue.
Big stretch.
Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from.
Yeah, I really like the art in Stardew.
On my side, less chance of innocent bystanders.
Actually, pretty excited to play through it. Instead of just for an hour at a time when it shows up on Katie's subblock. Marty, you sleep with your leg all wonky. Oh, can we not do that again? I don't know why turning on cat cam makes Max Payne just start shooting, but I guess I'll have to pause if I'm going to turn it on. I get it, Buller. Because Buckin came in here, Raker, and said, why does it say Brigandine, which was the turn-based RPG I was just playing, or the tactical RPG I was playing. He's saying, well, Max Payne is a Noir New York game, so it's the Noir New York mod for Brigandine. Yeah, cat-induced violence, right? I like use the lead pipe to break stuff. Totally can. That's much more efficient. Not that I am lacking for ammo. Awesome.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseballbat-boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseballbat-boy comic strip.
That was pretty cool. Hey, now I have a baseball bat. Awesome.
blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
That conversation was amazing.
Whack him!
Really? You guys take a lot of shots in the face, huh? Nice. I think the dream in this game is to be constantly doing the bullet time with double Berettas, but really like the shotgun. Microwave. More painkillers. Very nice. I like that they have the exclamation point to tell you when there's something in the room you should interact with for extra story.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want this muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business. Green for green. Cheers and green-eyed angels. Amen. I saw.
Shit. That's a room where we probably want the double Berettas, huh? Let's try that again. Okay, not that far back, I don't think. Okay, let's see. I think that was actually progress, wasn't it? Yeah, that's looping back to where we just were. Save the game.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off.
Nice. I like how they default have their eyes closed.
Narcotics arrest.
He just throws them away. That's awesome.
The transparent cylinders
man.
glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Valkyr. It's the stuff
There's
that
a key
made
on the
the.
table.
That's a huge key. That's what made the Ninja
Dirty
Turtles,
money.
right? Secret of the Ooze. And more Molotov cocktails. Probably have to use the quick key buttons to ever try those. Yeah, this game's really cool, Yukipo. Digging it. I had never played it before. I always heard about it. I knew it was important to the medium. There's the bar key.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the kung fu.
Is he getting a
fighting video.
blowjob or is she tied up?
I
Oh,
tell you,
okay. Getting a
I
blowjob.
was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you
Oh, I see the
sad.
hand on the head
I am,
now.
ain't I?
Yeah, the comic cutscenes are really well done.
Rico Muerte, big time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
You said that's the creator of the game? The lead dev? Oh, shit. Womp womp. Try that again. Switch to the shotgun. Actually, try throwing the Molotov cocktail in there this time. This will be our last attempt, I
Two
think.
mad dog.
She gets a gun too. That's cool. Get him! Very nice. Very nice. She's still alive, he's still alive. Got your shenanigans out, man. Maybe it won't happen next time. You cannot dive into her and expect to shoot her through the bar. I'm glad that that still is true. And we're at time for the game. I think that's a good stopping point. Let me go pick up this loot, and we'll switch to Kevin's anniversary Darkest Dungeon. So we'll be back shortly. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Polar Brewski, for sharing Max Payne. I don't think I would have played this game otherwise, and it's really cool. But I was too tired to go on. I couldn't stop. I had to push on. That's a flavorful quit game screen.